Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now on 3rd. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. On 1st down, Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Into the red zone. And he makes the go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Middle.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Lamar off the play fake. He's got it inside the 25. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw for Jackson. Has it at the 7. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hey, report. Hey, middle.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They kick the running back in motion. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Denver! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagle.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready? Come back team! Come back team!
Slot man in motion right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here. Give to Williams from the gun. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Change it.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Titans pushing for points. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this third down.
79 Broncos. Go.
Here's caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points in the lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. That one's complete, right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. From the red zone now. Into a crowd and intercepted. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Got to get out of their own way here as they're backed up 1st and goal.
Ready.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. This one's caught. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid.
It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Track 60. Come on. Set. Check go.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
18 ready. Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Caught quickly on the slant. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Set.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Ozzie, sit up.
On first down, Jackson. He's on the move. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Motioning him from the slot right. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Jackson now, third and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at fourth and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60-6.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Change it. Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He still has room inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Taken off with it again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Jackson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd and 5 now. Short pass brought in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now.
They motion the slot man right. From the 25 on 2nd down. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a first down. Throwing it again here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Set.
He'll throw again on second down. Completed here to Komet. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans with a little more work to do to win it here. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, not no. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They send a man in motion.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 5. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Go.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, report. Report.
He'll look to throw it. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Tight end gets it running forward. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. This is the type of game